Hi, I'm Sabrina, and I have a rant. So, I hate it when people just can't be themselves. It's so important to be yourself and be who you are, because if you're not yourself, then you're not being true to yourself and you're not going to be happy and you're not going to be with people that will make you happy. You need to be yourself in order to get your full happiness out of life. So when people aren't just being true to themselves and being who they are, it just makes me sad. I am a self-proclaimed nerd, geek, whichever category I fall under. I know some people are like, no, being a nerd is this, and no, being a geek is this. I'm not sure what the strict guidelines are. I just know that I am one of them. I fall under one of the categories. I love all of the nerdy shows, and I love sci-fi, and I love reading, and I love doing well in school. Like, I love Doctor Who and BBC Sherlock and Avatar: The Last Airbender and all things Disney and Star Trek. I even have my Star Trek shirt on. Yay! I'm going to a Doctor Who convention in about 2 weeks. I love everything. I love being educated and doing well in school. I was fourth in my class out of 370. If I wasn't being me and was worried about what other people were thinking about me, I would not be happy right now. Because it's such a huge component of my life that if I just wasn't being me and I wasn't being true to that aspect of me, then I would just not be happy. It's such a huge part of me. And when something is such a big part of you and you're like, oh, I don't think people will like that, so I'm just going to pretend like it doesn't exist and I'm going to try to get rid of it and I'm going to try to be this person so that people will like me. What? It doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make sense. If you're who you are, you will find people who shares the same interests as you and wants to be with you because of that reason and wants to be your friend because you like these things. Yesterday, I'm a freshman in college and so I have a meal plan, and I was walking out of our dining hall and I was passing this kid who had a Pizza John shirt on. And if you're a nerd fighter, follow the Vlogbrothers, John and Hank Green, then you'll know what that is. And so I was walking by and I was like, nice Pizza John shirt. And it was like, thanks. And he seemed genuinely shocked. So it's just nice, and you can recognize people and then become friends with them, and you can relate to people on topics that you both love. And I'm into music. I'm a music major. I'm a percussion performance major. And I have gotten so many friends out of that. I have so many new friendships and so many people who care about percussion the way that I do. And it's always funny because people that you meet through these things that you love to do, you wouldn't think that you would be friends with them if you had just like stumbled upon them. But because of these things that I feel passionate about and that we all feel passionate about, we start new friendships that we didn't think that would be there, but then they end up being the most important and the most solid relationships that we have in our life. And I just think that it's really important to have that. And if we don't be true to ourselves, then we're not going to have those relationships. And another thing that kind of spurs off of that also drives me crazy is I am a girl and I like a boy, but I think he thinks that I'm too smart for him, so should I dumb myself down? Why? Why? Why would you do that to yourself? No. No, you should never dumb yourself down. You should never change who you are to impress someone else. Never. Because if you have to do that, then that means that they just won't like you, and that's okay. It's okay if someone doesn't like you or doesn't have the same interests as you do. You find the people that do have the same interests as you, and you latch onto them, and you become friends with them, and then frolic through the flowers while talking about whatever you like. It's so important to surround yourself with people that love the same things that you do. My best friend for 15 years now, we love literally all the same things. We love reading, we love all the Doctor Who and the BBC, everything. We have not had a single fight in 15 years, and she is so dear to my heart. And anytime something happens, like I see something on Tumblr, I'll be like, oh my god, look at this! And it's like one of the best relationships that I have in my life because I can talk to her literally about anything that I love, and I know she will have the same enthusiasm about it as I do. And so it's really important that you surround yourself with people in your life that feel the same way that you do about things like that, and that can relate to you and how you feel in all of those moments. So that's my rant. I just had to get that off my chest. Be yourself. Don't be anyone else other than yourself. And find people who will love you and want to be with you because of who you are and not because of who you pretend to be.